So what do you do? Give an extension, put it off to a later date, or just stay SOL? So that's gonna push things back 2, 3 weeks. It comes flying here at the last minute. Wait, hold it.
Good morning to everyone who's in attendance here in the boardroom. Good morning, President Garcia.
Yeah, there's nothing we can do about it. We told you all the witnesses.
And good morning to all of our attendees who are joining us via the virtual platform. If Richard, you would be so kind as to unmute and provide audio input so I can test our audio and see if I can hear you.
Hi, TJ. I'm here.
Hey, Richard. Thanks so much. Awesome. And so if there's anyone in attendance from the public who would like to offer public commentary on any of our items this morning, there are speaker cards located in the back of the room. If you'd please complete one, indicate which item you'd like to speak on, and your name for the record and hand it to me. I don't see anyone who is from the public. And if there are any attendees on the virtual platform, I see a caller ending in 264. If you'd please unmute yourself and identify yourself for the record and which item you'd like to speak on, I can note your information for the record. Press *6 to unmute. Caller ending in 264.
Hello? Hello? Can you?
Yes, I can hear you, caller ending in 264. Are you do you want to offer public comment or comment on any of the agendized items this morning?
Public comment and item 7.
Thank you. May I have your name for the record?
James.
I'm sorry, I talked over you. Can you please repeat yourself?
James?
Thank you, James. I'm going to go ahead and put you on mute, and I'll ask you to talk when we have public comment. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Public, yeah.
Out.
Members of the public. Good morning once again. My name is TJ Knight, Assistant Executive Officer for the Board of Public Works. If there's any member of the public who wishes to offer commentary on any of our items who is joining us via the virtual platform, I have James for public comment on item 7. If there's any additional members of the public who wish to offer commentary on any of our items today or public comment, please press star 9 to raise your hand, star 6 to unmute. Identify yourself for the record and which item you'd like to speak on. And seeing no hands raised, we should get started momentarily. And we are in record mode. President Garcia.
Great, thank you very much. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the regular scheduled meeting for the Board of Public Works for Wednesday, October 11, 2023. TJ Knight.
Good morning, Madam President. TJ Knight, Assistant Executive Officer, taking role in establishing quorum. Good morning, President Garcia, Vice President Villegas, Commissioner Corsand, and Commissioner Reyes are present. We do have a quorum. We are also joined by City Attorney Representative Virginia Choi. Once again, I'm Assistant Executive Officer TJ Knight. President Garcia, we have one speaker card under public comment and item number 7, joining us via the virtual platform. We have no neighborhood council commentary and no additional speaker cards.
Great, very well. Thank you for that, TJ. Given that we do have a public comment, well, let's take public comment now. And I'm understanding this is via Zoom?
Yes, that is correct.
Thank you.
James, in caller ending in number 264, if you would please press star 6 to unmute, and you'll have 2 minutes to offer your public comment.
Yeah, on my public comment, I'd like to mention about the street investigators that you have. They are having no effect on the problem of our sidewalks. I don't understand why we can pay for that kind of service and not get anything in return. Our sidewalks are completely clogged. There's no enforcement that they have, or there's no authority that they have to remove these grills and tables and chairs and canopies that they have on the sidewalk. So I don't understand what we're paying for. It just seems to be a waste of money. It's creating a burden on our residential areas, our lives. We're trying to do everything right, but everything wrong seems to be happening in our sidewalks because none of these people have permits. And so I wonder how these investigators are being supported. They're supposed to be being supported by the system, by the permits, and nobody's applying for these permits, and they continue to allow them to be on the sidewalk without permits next to people with permits. So how does that make sense? It just really creates a stress on our community, and on our way of life.
Thank you, James. And that concludes public comment.
Great, thank you very much. Public comments now officially closed. Moving on to the approval of the minutes of Wednesday, September 27, 2023. Is there a second to my motion to approve this item? Thank you, Dr. Davis. TJ Knight, there's a first by me and a second by Dr. Davis to approve the minutes of Wednesday, September 27, 2023.
Very good, and we will take a roll call vote. And for the record, we are joined by President Pro Tem Davis at 10:07 a.m. We'll take a roll call vote on approval of minutes, starting with you, Madam President.
Aye.
Vice President Villegas.
Aye.
President Pro Tem Davis.
Aye.
Commissioner Corsan.
Aye.
And Commissioner Reyes.
Aye.
All ayes, and the item is approved.
Great, thank you very much, TJ. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to those joining us here. I think there's like a tour happening, or, okay, well, welcome to City Hall. This is the Board of Public Works, and we are 5 commissioners that oversee public works services out in the city. And we do what your basic services are, which is your trash pickup, water recycling, tree trimming, light around the city, fixing sidewalks, as you just heard one of our public comments, and everything that has to do with the quality of life in the public right away. So we are here today to look at our agenda, and we have an exciting agenda. Well, a short and exciting agenda, because we have a couple of assessment hearings that we will be talking about today. And then we also have a contract award. And so this is part of what we do here at the Board of Public Works. We are second largest department in the city to the second largest city in the nation. So there's a lot to do here. Today, you actually came on a day that we didn't have presentations and that we didn't have like a lot going on, but it's also a very good day that lets us also kind of catch up with a lot of the stuff that we have going on. So with that, thank you for whoever's leading this tour. You guys are welcome to be here. This is a very old room. I think this board was created since, I'm gonna say 1921. There you go, 1921. I was confusing it with 1905 when I believe City Hall, the building, was erected. So I just want to say welcome to a very old standing. We're all very proud to be in this very traditional roles and excited to make sure that we are good stewards to the city. And there's also a lot of filming that happens here, by the way. So just keep an eye on for that. All right, colleagues, moving on to item number 1. This is a request. This is a bid at 10 a.m. for bids will be received at 10 a.m. for the following public works project: traffic signal backlog reduction project, phase 1, Envision 10 traffic signal improvements rebid for work order E1908997 for an estimate amount of $12,481,493 in Council Districts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And TJ Knight?
Yes, Madam President. So this morning, for our bid opening, we have no bids received. And just for the record, once again, this is for the traffic signal backlog reduction project, phase 1, Envision 0 traffic signal improvements rebid, which the submission deadline is Wednesday, October 11th, 2023 at 10 a.m., and no bids are received on this project.
Okay, thank you for that notice. Ms. City Attorney, we do not take any action when there are no bids received, correct?
That is correct.
Thank you for that. With that, colleagues, given that there are no bids for item number 1, we do not take any action, and we can not continue the item.
No action taken, and we can close out item number 1 and go ahead and move on to the
Okay,
next
this is the
item.
first time since my time in the board, 6 years now, going on 7, that this has happened. Okay, maybe we can get a message out to the Department of Transportation on some outreach methods?
Yes.
Okay, thank
will
you.
do.
All right, colleagues, we do not take any action for item number 1. Thank you for that. Item number 2 through 10. Mr. Flamenco, is it okay if I take them all together?
Absolutely.
Okay, I am just going to read for the record through to 10, just the top, but we do have a public comment on item number 7. So I'll take that at the end, okay? Item number 2, Council District 4, Assessment Hearing 1, Weddington Street and Vesper Avenue. Item number 3 in Council District 15, Assessment Hearing 2, Sepulveda Street and Grand Avenue, CDBG number 1. Item number 4, in Council District 13, Assessment Hearing 3, Malbert Avenue and Vermont Avenue number 1. Item number 5, Council District 4, Assessment Hearing 4, Waverly Drive and Glendale Boulevard. Item number 6, Council District 3, Assessment Hearing 5, Tersana Drive and Mecca Avenue number 1. Item number 7, Council District 7, Hearing number 6, Foothill Boulevard and Tujunga Valley Street number 2. Item number 8, Council District 1, Assessment Hearing 7, San Fernando Road and Edward Avenue. Item number 9, Council District 15, Assessment Hearing 8, 101 Street and Grape Street. Item number 10, Council District 4, Assessment Hearing number 9, Staley Lane and Avenue 66. TJ Knight, we will take public comment for item number 7 now.
Very good. And James, number ending in 264, if you'd please press *6 to unmute. You'll have 2 minutes to offer your public commentary, offer your commentary on item number 7.
Hi, number 7. They're doing some lighting over there on Foothill Boulevard. The lighting really should be doing, I don't understand why the lighting's not being done where this woman was hit by a car, a red truck, on Foothill Boulevard and Sunland. Right there, right around the park. She wasn't crossing in a cross lane. It was unpainted, but there is no lighting there, and it was like at 5 in the morning. So obviously the guy didn't see her, and obviously he was driving way too fast in that area. And you should put up signs to have people that are turning onto that street from Sunland onto Foothill Boulevard to slow down, because this is a park area. This is where kids are, and kids are unpredictable. They will jump out into the street if their parents aren't looking or aren't there. So that's the comment I wanted to make, to suggest that you do put lighting around that park area where the woman was just hit and killed. Thank you.
And that concludes commentary on items 1 through 10.
Thank you very much, TJ Knight. Public comment for item number 7 is now officially closed. With that said, public comment for items 2 through 10 is now officially closed. Mr. Flamenco, good morning, sir. Welcome.
Good morning. Ruben Flamenco, Bureau of Street Lighting. Items 2 plus items 4 through 8 plus item 10 pertain to lighting districts which we are creating in conjunction with private development projects. Item 3 pertains to a lighting district which we are creating in conjunction with the Community Development Block Grant Project. Item 9 pertains to a lighting district which we are creating in conjunction with an LA City Housing Authority initiated project. Ballots for items 2 through 10 were mailed on August 30th, 2023. Ballots for items 2 through 10 must be received by the City Clerk's office by Tuesday, October 24th. We had not received any objections to date on items. We had not received any objections to date on items 2 through 6 or 8 through 10. We just received, I guess, a protest on item number 7. The only response I could have is we can only have the developer install lights within the frontage of the developed area. I'm not specifically sure on the protester's comment if it's within that developed area. I think it's probably adjacent to it and outside of the developer's area, where we can only require the developer to install any streetlights. But I'll take the note at our bureau and look into that location to see what we can do.
Thank you for that. Appreciate it.
With that in mind, we are requesting for the board to adopt and forward items through to 10 forthwith to City Council.
All right, colleagues, any questions on items 2 through 10? Oh, Vice President Villegas?
Thank you. Thank you for your report, Mr. Flamenco. You said 2 through 8 are developer?
Yes, items 2 plus 4 through 8 plus item 10.
Okay, give me a second. 2 through 4?
Items 2 plus items 4 through 8 plus item 10. Item 3 is a Community Development Block Grant Project.
I couldn't understand you.
Item 3 is in conjunction with a Community Development Block Grant Project.
Okay, CDBG.
And item 9 is an LA City Housing Authority initiated project.
The Housing Authority, item 9, I got that, okay. All right, and then thank you for acknowledging the callers issue, and if you could just get back to, I don't know how you can communicate back with the caller, but to the extent we have like a number or something, just for a follow-up, that would be good. Okay, those were my questions, I appreciate it.
Thank you. TJ Knight, are we able to get the caller's info?
Yes, I can request, yes, Madam President and Vice President Villegas, I can request that the caller call into our front office or send me an email. The front office number is located on the front page of all of our agendas. But if the caller wishes to send me a direct email, my email address is tj.knight@lacity.org.
Very well, thank you. If you can just assess the situation and if it encumbers the Foothill Tahunga, I believe, corner. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Mr. Flamenco. Any other questions? Any other comments?
I want to make sure that on that area that we just discussed, that they have communications with the council office for that area too. I don't know if what district that is 7 or whatever district it is.
7.
7, that they be made aware as well.
Yeah,
Sure, we'll notify the city council.
perfect. Thank you very much. Any other questions, comments, any objections? Hearing none, is there a motion on the table to move items 2 through 10 forward and forthwith?
So moved.
Thank you, Dr. Davis. Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you, VP Villegas. TJ Knight, there's a first by Dr. Davis and a second by Vice President Villegas to move items 2 through 10 forward and forthwith.
Very good, and we'll take a roll call vote
Like a
on
tongue
items
twister.
2 through 10, starting with you, Madam President.
Aye.
Vice President Villegas.
Aye.
President Pro Tem Davis.
Aye.
Commissioner Corson.
Aye.
And Commissioner Reyes.
Aye.
All ayes, items 2 through 10 are approved and will move forward forthwith.
Thank you very much. Have a good evening. Have a good rest of the day, everyone.
Thank
All
you.
right. Thank you, Mr. Flamenco. Have a good day yourself as well. All right, colleagues, moving on to our last item on today's agenda, which is a request from the Bureau of Engineering and the Bureau of Contract Administration and the Bureau of Sanitation in Council District 14 for a contract award, Central Los Angeles Recycling and Transfer Station, CLARTS, improvements, recommending the board to, 1, declare Green Building Corporation sole bidder to be the lowest responsible bidder and award Green Building a contract for the CLARTS improvements for $7,497,671. And 2, authorize the president or 2 members of the board to execute the contract after approval as to form has been obtained from the city attorney. TJ Knight, who do we have here?
We have Bureau of Sanitation Representative Timmy De Ramos.
Timmy Ramos. So they sent you, they have BOE, Bureau of Contract Administration, and they sent sanitation.
It's a LA sanitation project.
You taking it for the team?
Yes.
All right,
Good morning.
welcome, sir.
Good morning. Timmy DeRamos, Bureau of Sanitation, Processing and Construction Division. Item number 11 is for Central LA Recycling and Transfer Station at 2201 East Washington Boulevard. The transfer station was built in 1989, acquired by the city in April 2004. Our permitted capacity, 4,025 tons per day. Average capacity of municipal solid waste, 2,000 tons per day. Green waste, 300 tons per day. Private municipal solid waste is 1,000 tons per day. The scope of work for this project is the installation of a new aluminum roof over the transfer station. The transfer station building roof area is 69,625 square feet. This also includes an installation of a solar photovoltaic system. This project also includes upgrades to electrical panels for the PV system. This project also includes the installation of a second floor walkway and viewing area of the tipping floor operations. The second floor walkway would connect the admin office to the operations office to mitigate a safety issue of employees walking outside of the building in front of the heavy equipment maintenance bays. And this would also include an additional second floor meeting room, which adds 1,500 square foot of a room addition. The design is by CDM Smith Consultants. I know you guys are aware there was a BOE on-call list of solar photovoltaic contractors, which was not used for this project because the main purpose of this project is to repair the roof. And if we were to hire one of those contractors, it would only be for the PV system. And so the main purpose is to repair the roof, and the PV system is in addition to this repair. There was a job walk on April 11th, 2023. Only 4 potential contractors showed up. Therefore, we only had one sole bidder. So one sole bid received from Green Buildings in the amount of $7,497,671,000. The solar panel system is designed for up to 616 solar panel modules using the available area of the roof, which is 69,625 square feet. The CEQA notice of exemption was filed at the LA County on July 28th, 2023. Contract duration would be 200 days, working days. We're planning on keeping the facility operational, and maybe for the contractor, depending on the scheduling, to work off hours or during the night or weekends. This concludes my presentation. Any questions?
Any questions, colleagues? Thank you for your report. I don't see anybody. I know you described why we're doing a sole bidder. Just for the record, were they the most, for a specialized service like this, were they the most qualified for this purpose?
We bid it out as a construction project. If we were to go to the solar on-call list, that would only be for solar. So we don't have anyone to do the actual repair of the roof if we did that way.
I see. Okay. Any questions, colleagues? Any objections? Okay. Hearing none, is there a motion on the table to move item number 11 forward and forthwith? Thank you, Commissioner Reyes. Is there a second? Thank you, VP Villegas. I understand Clarkson needs a lot of revamping and reconstruction and remodeling there in that area. So I know that this is one of, and then also the floor. We're dealing with the floor issue as well.
Right.
So there's more to come, right? My understanding? Okay. There's a TJ Knight, there's a first by Commissioner Reyes and a second by Vice President Villegas to move item number 11 forward and forthwith.
Very good, and we'll take a roll call vote on item number 11, starting with you, Madam President.
Aye.
Vice President Villegas.
Aye.
President Pro Tem Davis.
Aye.
Commissioner Corson.
Aye.
And Commissioner Reyes.
Aye.
All ayes, item number 11 is approved and will move forward forthwith.
Great. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Welcome. Have a good rest of the day. TJ Knight, is that the end of our voting items?
That is correct.
Okay. Seeing none, hearing none, it is 10:27 and this meeting is officially adjourned. Thank you, everyone. Have a good rest of the week.
Thank you.
Thank you.